What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about LCX token today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Okay, here we are, my friends. This is a request from the live stream from earlier. I would give you a shout out. I forgot the name, but I remembered to do this. Okay, here we are at 18.22 cents right now. Mufasa looks like he wants to make an appearance. If he does, that's a bullish omen, my friends. The golden cat only comes out when he wants to make an appearance. And if he comes onto the camera here, let's see. I'm not going to move. Oh, he did it. He did it. I moved the camera down, but if it's here, I guess you still could see him. But just look at this guy. Look if you can. I don't know. Mufasa. Don't show. That's not okay. Yeah, there you go. Just like a cat to show his butthole off. But he's a good boy, man. He's a real good boy. Okay. He's a big boy. He is. I feed him good. Totally unrelated, but I know that people think that you have to get your cats neutered and that you have to spay them, right? Because cats reproduce. I'm aware of all that stuff, right? With my cats, I let them keep their balls for the first year and a half of their lives because I wanted them to mature. I wanted that testosterone in there to give them a good size, help them grow to be all. Because imagine a human who gets their balls cut off as a boy. I'm sure they're going to be low testosterone males. They probably won't be able to build a lot of muscle. You know what I mean? They'll probably be under body mass compared to what they would have been. So my thoughts are for my cats. I plan on, if it was ever a necessary thing, and it was a necessary thing. They were peeing on some stuff when we moved into a new place. As soon as we chopped their nuts off, man, they did not. They didn't get chopped off. They got lasered, but like cold laser, however they do it now. They stopped peeing immediately. They just stopped peeing. But I kept their balls for them. Not in a sack or anything. I let them have their balls so that they could grow. This is story time with C-Zar about my cats and my cat's balls. It started with his butthole. I don't know how we got here, but they're very close to each other, right? So anyways, here we are at 18.2 cents. Mufasa making an appearance. It's a very special thing, my friends. 18.2 cents. I do believe that we are on our way higher. LCX is a token that I'm very, very fond of, and I hold a good bit of myself. It's not my largest hold, but it's one of my more significant positions for sure. I fully expect that we are going to see this thing rip to the upside here pretty soon, right? From a high to a low, we've gone to the 886 down to the 382. That is a super common maneuver. Very volatile, but very common. 886 down to the golden ratio. I'm finding support. At least it is productive. You're finding support at prior areas of resistance here. You look like you're in some kind of a bull flag, right? Bull flag here. And I expect that you're going to be breaking out any moment now. When you break out, the breakout move would take you to new all-time highs. Technically, this breakout move would take you to prices that are right at about 69 to 72 cents, something like that. You're at 18 cents now, okay? I'm not saying it has to happen. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if you saw about a 3x or a 4x, no, sorry, a 4x move over the coming weeks, maybe by the end of March, if not going into April, end of April for sure. I do believe that you continue past that. I think LCX will, once it sees new all-time highs, continue, and this move will complete its mature, like it'll reach full maturity. It'll be completely resolved once we find prices at about $1.30 to $2. That's what I'm thinking. Something on the lines of a 7x to a 10, almost an 11x overall from the current price of 18.2 cents. That puts you at anything from $1.30 to $1.99. Now, are you going lower? Are you going lower? Is this the right time to buy, C-Zar? I don't know, man. Maybe it is. Let's see. 1 hour time frame here. Oversold, overbought, oversold. Very volatile on your way down, though. Very bearish, and you can tell it's, even though you're getting overbought, you're living under the 50. So it depends how much you can sustain these prices and if you can progress higher. Because as of now, it does just look like another lower high in this range. I'm going to lean on the side of thinking this is just another lower high. The volume isn't there just yet, but it's coming. So what I'll say is, even though it's a lower high, I don't know if that necessarily means you have to see a lower low. Okay, I do think that you go lower from here, but I don't know if you see a lower low. You might find a higher low. You might find a slightly higher low. You might find a double bottom, or even a slightly lower low, or a dramatically lower low in that sense, right? Any and all of those things are possible. If we consider, if we're looking at the 4-hour time frame here, if we consider where we are based off of this pivot here from a low to a high. Come on now, give it to me. Where are we at? There we are. 1414, yeah, up to the 100. This normally is the situation where you either make it or break it. Okay, what I mean by break it is, I mean you break down to the 1618, which would be at 16.2 cents. That might be where you go, or maybe you hold support at the 1272. You could come down and find support at the 1414, though that's less common, but this is that moment where you decide, am I done going lower? Am I still going lower? If you do go lower, by the way, I think 16.19 cents will be the low. I don't think you go lower than that. If you do insurmountable amounts, very insignificant. I can't be perfect, but it'll be somewhere around there. If it was a paper, I'd get like a 90% right. I won't be 100% right, but 16.19, maybe I will. Maybe I will be 100% right. I don't know. That is a promising aspect, as is 17.6 cents. So is it a good time to buy now? I mean, I think so, man. If you're at 18 cents now and you have that kind of potential to the upside, and your worst case scenario is anything from a 3% drop to a 10% drop, 11% drop, yeah, I think so. I think you're in good shape, honestly. Nothing wrong with DCAing. DCAing is a good thing. DCA, the letters DCA. I'm saying DCAing, like actively using the method of using DCA. I keep wanting to say DCAing. There's got to be a better way to say that. If you DCA on the way down, there's nothing wrong with buying some here, some here, some here, some here, and then if the sum down here doesn't come or down here doesn't come and you do bounce off the 1272, well, at least you bought some here, at least you bought some there, and then if it does go up and we do bounce and we see prices that are higher than this, you can just drop the hammer on it knowing that we are likely breaking out of this downtrend. Again, let me say that very clearly. If we bounce off the 1272 and we see prices above this high, if we bounce off the 1272 and we get above the current high of today or yesterday, the current high is at 1.88. I guess it's technically at 1.878 cents. If you find support at 1.76 cents or even just a little bit lower around that area, 1.76 cents, and then you get above 1.88 cents, that's the low. You're going higher. Okay. If you find support at 1.76 cents and then you move back up to this price and then you move down, you're probably going down to 1.62 cents. If you don't find support, you're probably going down to 1.62 cents. Does it make sense? I hope it does. The 4-hour RSI to me does suggest that we will go lower still. That's my expectation, but time will tell. We'll see how it goes. I don't have anything else that I want to say. I think I'll end the video there. Hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? We can talk about all-time highs. We'll talk about all-time highs real quick, okay? Cycle highs. Because I do expect, I mean, we're about to see new all-time highs, but cycle highs for most cryptos end up being anywhere from the 1618 to the 1272 if you see substantial growth cycle to cycle, right? Sometimes you do stop at your 1-for-1-for, but I think you'll be there in a matter of a couple months, let alone by the end of the cycle. The 1618 to the 2272 is the area that we'd look for. You're at 18 cents now. Yes, a 100x is possible with this thing. Absolutely, you could see something above $18, $25, maybe even upwards as high as $30 or more. You know, something like that. That's kind of my expectation. Absolutely, I would think that you see more than a 10x. I don't think you stop at 364, man. This thing has more in it than that. But that's my expectations. Okay, for the all-time high, I think that you will see something. If I had to guess, at a minimum $10, at a maximum $30. And maybe even then just above $30. Could you go higher than that? Could you go to $71? I accept it. Maybe you could go to $100. I accept it as a possibility. But in the realm of my expectations, it'd probably be, I'd like to say it one last time, 35 to 11. Let's say 35 to 10. $35 to $10 is what I would think. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.